Good morning students, hello friends, welcome to Ashoka Online Academy. As part of the Ashoka Online Academy educational platform, we are discussing the daily current affairs from the national newspapers. So today we will discuss about the 7th September 2021 current affairs from the national newspapers, the Hindu, the Indian Express and the official Government of India website, the pressinformationbureau.com. So let us understand the 7th September current affairs. Today you have a very good and important current affairs. First we will try to discuss about the bilateral exercise called as OS index. So what is this OS index? And I also discussed some of the recently UPSC asked questions on defense exercises in 2021 examinations conducted by UPSC at national level. Then after that we will discuss about India Renewable Energy Development Agency. Already the question was asked and it is in news. Why it is in news? We will discuss that. Then after this we will discuss about the 100 years of TB vaccine topic. 100 years of TB vaccine topic. So it's been 100 years. The TB vaccine, the BCG vaccine was introduced for the welfare of the humanity. Who introduced that vaccine? What is TB and how the TB is caused? What are its symptoms? What the World Health Organization is doing at the global level to overcome the problem of TB and what Indian government is doing to overcome the problem of TB. Let us understand that in depth. After that, we will try to understand the topic Nipah virus. Nipah virus, which is in news, the recent outbreak in the Kerala. Let us understand the Nipah virus and all the aspects related to the Nipah virus. And we will try to see one question that is recently asked on the topic of virus by the UPSC. Let us understand that also. So please follow this particular videos till the end and you will be benefited from this particular what you call program. So let us start our today's current affairs discussion and we will begin with what is called as the defense exercise. The defense exercise, we start with the defense exercise called as OS index. So what is this OS index? It means Australia, India exercise. Australia, India exercise. But what type of exercise it is? It is a bilateral naval exercise. It is a bilateral naval exercise conducted between India and Australia every year. Naval exercise called as OS index. It started in the year 2015. And every year it is happening. The other name for this OS index is called as in-RAN exercise. In-RAN exercise. So what is this in-RAN exercise? So see here, in-RAN exercise, it means it is India, it is nothing but India and Royal Australian Navy and Royal Australian Navy, Australian Navy exercise, Australian Navy exercise, in-RAN exercise, it is India and Australian Royal Navy bilateral exercise started in the year 2015. Every year it is happening and this year 2021 it is going to happen in this week. Understand this very clearly. So every year they are conducting this exercise. Now let us understand here between India and Australia what we have is the 2020 Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. The 2020 Comprehensive Strategic Partnership document. It is the bilateral foreign relation related document between the two nations, that is India and Australia. Understand that very clearly. What is the aim of this document or partnership? To further the shared commitment to regional and global security challenges. Promoting peace, security, stability in the Indo-Pacific region. Understand that is the area covered by Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean and the countries that are having the borders with the Indian Ocean and Pacific Ocean. So here you will get the question like this. The 2020 Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Initiative, sometimes seen in news, is between which of these countries? It is between India and Australia. Or simply they will ask in-ran, okay, bilateral naval exercise is between which of these two countries? It is between India and Australia. Then you can get the question like the OS index, okay, is the exercise between the India and Australia. What type of exercise it is? Option A, Air Force exercise. Option B, naval exercise. Option C, military exercise. Option D, okay, it is okay, warfare, multi-country warfare exercise. It is the option B, the naval exercise. Like this, different questions were framed by UPSC at the national level examinations from these defense exercises. Don't think that UPSC don't ask such questions. They are asking. I will show you the example. So see here, so just whenever you are reading such things, you also read the map related things. So here you have India, and here you have the Australia, Understand this very clearly, okay? So here you will have the 0 degree equator, Understand this very clearly. Okay, Australia, okay, it is the continent and also it is the country. Understand that very clearly. And it is also called as the land of seven deserts. Understand that also very clearly. Okay, Australia and India, okay, they are having a strategic partnership. Both of them are having what is called as the strategic partnership when it comes to the international relations. Strategic partnership is there between India and Australia. Remember that very clearly. And India imports coal. Okay, coal from Australia. It imports uranium from Australia. It imports iron ore from Australia. Understand this very clearly. Okay, then India exports what is called as the IT services to Australia, and also pharma products to the Australia, and also India will export, okay, the oil refinery products to Australia. Understand this very clearly. So we have strategic partnership between India and what you call Australia. We have OS index or in-ran exercise, naval exercise. Why? Because to secure the cooperation in the Indo-Pacific region. So this is what is called as Indo-Pacific region. Understand this very clearly. Okay, so this entire Indian Ocean and the what you call the Pacific Ocean. So this is how you should understand the things in a simple manner. Now you might have a doubt. Every day I am teaching in current affairs one or other defense exercise. You may get a small doubt, that is whether this topic defense exercises is really important for the examination or not. You will get that doubt. So to clear your doubt, I have brought two questions, okay, that were recently asked by UPSC. From the UPSC question papers, I have just copy pasted them here. Why? Because you might think if I keep any question, you will say that okay, it is not asked. No, it is asked. So see here, defense exercise, that is related question recently asked by UPSC in what is called as 2021 CAPF exam, Central Armed Police Forces exam conducted by UPSC. So in this exam 2021, they have asked a question. What is that? Exercise Desert Night 2021. See here, 21 is a bilateral air exercise between Indian Air Force and the Air Force of which one of the following countries? Exercise Desert Night 2021. So it's a bilateral Air Force exercise conducted between India and which of these countries? Option A, USA. Option B, France. Option C, Britain. Option D, Israel. So understand that very simple. Exercise Desert Night, in the name itself it is there, it is conducted in a desert. Now see here, okay, if you just go to the Britain does not have any desert. You can remove it. Then understand this very clearly. Exercise Desert Night, See here, USA has the desert. USA has the desert, like Negev desert is there in USA. So, okay, this or this or this. So, just try to understand here, exercise desert night, it is a factual based question. It conducted in India, Rajasthan, Jodhpur desert area between Indian Air Force and the French Air Force. So, where the French has bought its Rafale fighter jets, and Indian Air Force and French Air Force conducted this Air Force exercise desert night in the Indian Thar desert of Rajasthan in 2021, asked in UPSC CAPF exam. Why I gave this question? Why? Because they are important, to make sure that you understand that they are important. That's it. Okay, if you follow, okay, it will be good. So see here, it's the second question. So what is this? This is also asked by UPSC in the 2021 UPSC CDS exam, Central Defense exam. So what is this question asked by UPSC in 2021 question paper? This is also defense exercise. See here, which one of the following statement is most appropriate about the exercise Kavach? Exercise Kavach. So what is the correct statement? It is the military exercise of Indian Army only. That means only Indian Army is participating. It is the joint military exercise between Indian Army and Indian Navy only. Next, third, it is a joint military exercise involving Army, Navy and Air Force only. See here, first Army only, then Army and Navy only, then Army, Navy, Air Force only. All the three are wrong statements. It is a joint military exercise involving Indian Army, Indian Navy, Indian Air Force and Indian Coast Guard. That is the answer. Understand that very clearly. Like that you will get the question. We don't know whether they will ask. Definitely. Already they are asking, means there is a chance that they will ask in the other exams also, national level and state level. So always utilize this opportunity of current affairs. They will be very useful to you, very much useful to you. Trust me, I will not say the words in the air. All of them are truth. They are useful to you. Definitely they will be useful to you. But you need to have patience to see the results. Understand that very clearly. Then topic is renewable energy, IREDA, India Renewable Energy Development Agency. Why it is in news? Why? Because the Tamil Nadu state government has made a memorandum of understanding with IREDA for the generation of renewable energy in the state of Tamil Nadu. So for that it is in news. Already UPSC has asked a question on IREDA in the year 2015. But let us understand IREDA, so that you may get some other questions also. India Renewable Energy Development Agency. In the name itself it is there. It is a agency for the development of renewable energy in India. So what is this? It is under Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Understand that very clearly. It is established in the year 1987. Understand that very clearly. It is a Mini Ratna Category 1 Government of India enterprise or public sector enterprise. Understand this very clearly. And it established in 1987, and it is a public limited government company and a non-banking finance institution. That means it will give the loans to the state governments, to the public agencies and private agencies for development of renewable energy in India. Understand that very clearly. So it is a public limited government company. It is a non-banking finance institution, NBFC, and established in the year 1987. So what it is doing? It is engaged in promoting, developing and extending the financial assistance for setting up of projects related to new and renewable sources of energy. Understand this very clearly. It has a motto, energy forever. Energy forever. Very simple. Understand this. IREDA established in 1987. It is under Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Very good. Then third one. It is a Mini Ratna. It is a Mini Ratna Category 1 Public Sector Enterprise. Understand this very clearly. Then It is a non-banking finance company, NBFC, approved by RBI to provide loans to the state governments and public and private institutions for development of renewable energy infrastructure. Its motto is energy forever. Its motto is energy forever. So understand this very clearly, all these facts. Then see here, it is IREDA, India Renewable Energy Development Agency, is notified as a public financial institution or public finance limited company under section 4A of Companies Act 1956, and it is registered as NBFC with RBI. Already I told you. It is a NBFC, it is a public finance institution. It will give the loans to the state governments for the implementation of renewable energy projects, like that. Understand this very clearly. It is under Ministry of what you call new and renewable energy. So let us understand this question. Let us understand this question asked by UPSC. So see here. So this is a 2015 question asked in the UPSC exam about IREDA with reference to India Renewable Energy Development Agency. Which of the following statements are correct? First statement, it is a public limited government company. Yes, it is a public limited government company created under section 4A of Companies Act 1956, right? It is a non-banking financial company. Yes, it is a non-banking financial company approved by RBI, and it will give the loans to the state governments for the development of renewable energy projects. Select the correct answer using the code below. 2 are correct, so both 1 and 2 are correct. It is a factual question asked in 2015 UPSC Civil Service Exam CSAT paper 1, and exactly these statements are taken from India Yearbook Energy chapter. Understand that very clearly. So very simple. The news is IREDA and Tamil Nadu government formed a memorandum of understanding to establish the renewable energy projects in Tamil Nadu. That is the news, but we are saying IREDA. Then attempt this question. Then just try to attempt this question and give your answer in the comment section of this particular video. Let us see. So this question, you will be surprised, it is asked in 2021 UPSC CDS exam, just conducted 1 month ago. So what is this? Which one among the following is not a renewable energy source? Not a renewable energy source. That means renewable energy source means what? So energy sources, there are of 2 types. One is called as renewable, second is non-renewable. So what is this non-renewable? Example, I will give you the coal is a non-renewable. That means once the coal is exhausted, it is exhausted. That's it. There is no more coal on the planet Earth. You can not utilize the coal for generation of electricity. Crude oil, it is a non-renewable source of energy. Then petroleum, non-renewable source of energy. Then natural gas, non-renewable source of energy. Then what you call this particular coal, crude oil, petroleum, natural gas, and finally you can also include as part of the non-renewable sources of energy the uranium, which is used for the production of nuclear power or power electricity in the nuclear reactors, uranium, thorium. So all these are non-renewable sources of energy. Once they are exhausted totally, you cannot bring them back for the production of energy. Renewable means the energy sources are inexhaustible. They cannot be exhausted. They are there forever. So what are these renewable sources of energy? Solar energy is the renewable source of energy. Wind energy is a renewable source of energy. Then ocean, OTEC, ocean thermal energy conversion, OTEC is a renewable source of energy. Then biogas is a renewable source of energy. Then small hydro power, it is a renewable source of energy. So all these are renewable source of energy. Understand that very clearly. So which one of the following is not a renewable source? Not a renewable source. That means he is asking renewable, non-renewable things. So solar is a renewable. Okay, wind is a renewable. Hydroelectric is renewable. Nuclear is a non-renewable source of energy. That means once it is exhausted nuclear fuel, it is over. Okay, you cannot make it on its own for the production of electricity. So this question is asked recently. So attempt this and mention in the comment section, please. Then let us see the India's renewable energy targets by 2022. So see here, Government of India has a goal of creating 175 gigawatt of renewable source of energy. So out of this 175, Government of India wants to make 60 gigawatt from solar photovoltaic, that is solar panels, 60 gigawatt from wind, 40 gigawatt from rooftop solar, that means on the top of our house we keep the solar panels, 10 gigawatt from biomass, 5 gigawatt from small hydro. So the Government of India target is to produce the 175 gigawatt of the renewable energy sources by the year 2022. So this is the subdivisions of the 175 gigawatt by 2022. So just note this, they may ask the question. Okay. So understand this very clearly, factual thing. Now let us understand an important topic related to public health. 100 years of TB vaccine or BCG vaccine, TB, tuberculosis vaccine. Okay, it's been 100 years. This year 2021, it is the 100th year of introduction of the TB vaccine, that is the BCG vaccine, Bacillus calmette-guerin vaccine, the vaccine that is used for the treatment of TB, tuberculosis. So understand this very clearly. It's been 100 years. Let us understand about the TB. Let us understand about the BCG vaccine. Very simple topic about TB. So see here, tuberculosis. It is caused by bacteria. Understand that. It is not caused by virus. It is caused by bacteria called as Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. So what is this Mycobacterium tuberculosis? It is the one that is responsible for causing the TB in humans. So see here, India has the highest number of TB cases in the world, followed by Indonesia and China. According to the World Health Organization, the first country, highest number of cases are there in India. Second highest number of cases of TB at global level, second rank is Indonesia, third is China. Now you may get a doubt, why India is having the highest number of TB cases in the world? Very simple. Why? Because Indians, they spit on the roads. If you just go to the market, people will just spit on the roads like anything. So when you spit on the roads, if an infected TB patient is there, already the TB infected to a particular person, and is going on spitting on the road, ummeyadam anamata. So appudu emaitundi, the sputum ఆ ఉమ్ములో ఆ టీబీ బ్యాక్టీరియా, మైకోబ్యాక్టీరియం ట్యూబర్కులోసిస్ అనేది ఉంటుందన్నమాట. సో అది కాస్త అది అలా ఉమ్ములో ఉండేసి తర్వాత గాలి ద్వారా మనుషులకు చేరుతుంది, అండ్ ఇట్ విల్ ఇన్ఫెక్ట్ ది అదర్ పీపుల్. సో దట్స్ వై ఇండియా ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ హైయెస్ట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ టీబీ కేసెస్ ఇన్ ద world. So understand this very clearly, very simple. TB is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. India is having highest number of TB cases in the world, followed by Indonesia and China. Why highest number of TB cases in India? Why? Because that splitting by people indiscriminately. So understand this very clearly. But what is the problem is that recently there are two variants of TB called as MDR TB and XDR TB. So what is this MDR TB and XDR TB? MDR TB means multiple drug resistance TB. XDR TB means extensive drug resistance TB. That means this variant of TB, MDR TB, it is resistant, the bacteria is resistant to different types or multiple types of drugs. So that is called as MDR TB. MDR TB is called as multi-drug resistant TB, is a strain of TB bacteria that cannot be treated with the two most powerful ఫస్ట్ లైన్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ యాంటీ టీబీ డ్రగ్స్. అంటే ఆల్రెడీ ఏదైతే డ్రగ్స్ డెవలప్ చేసి ఉన్నాయో టీబీకి, ఓకే, అవి ఎండిఆర్ టీబీ సోకిన వాళ్ళకి పనిచేయట్లేదు. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద డ్రగ్స్, ఓకే, దట్ ఆర్ ఆల్రెడీ దేర్ బట్ దే ఆర్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్ ఆన్ ది ఎండిఆర్ టీబీ? దట్ ఈస్ ఐసోనియాజిడ్, rifampicin drug, ethambutol drug, pyrazinamide drug. So all these medicines or drugs, they are not working on multi-drug resistant TB variant infected people. ఇక్కడ మీకు క్వశ్చన్ ఎలా అడుగుతారంటే, విచ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫాలోయింగ్ ఆర్ ది డ్రగ్స్ రిలేటెడ్ టు ది ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ టీబీ డిసీజ్? ఐసోనియాజిడ్, rifampicin, ethambutol, okay, pyrazinamide. Remember this very clearly. Then after that we understand about the XDR TB, that means extensively drug resistant TB. It is a form of TB caused by bacteria that are resistant to several of most effective anti-TB drugs. So extensive, okay, extensive TB, XDR TB is a form of TB variant, okay, caused by bacteria that are resistant to several types of TB drugs like isoniazid, rifampicin, fluoroquinolone, okay, amikacin, kanamycin and capreomycin. So these are all already existing medicines to treat the TB. They are not working on XDR TB. Understand that very clearly. We are trying to develop new types of medicines for the treatment of TB. So let us understand, see here, how you can prevent this disease of TB. Okay, we see here, careless spitting, coughing, sneezing spread influenza and tuberculosis. So see here, ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు ఎక్కడ పడితే అక్కడ ఉమ్మేయడం, తుమ్మడం, ఇలా చేయడం వల్ల, దగ్గడం వల్ల సింప్లీ ద టీబీ is spreading throughout the India and throughout the world. Understand this very clearly. Okay, so BCG vaccine, this is the news. Why? Because it's been 100 years, okay, for the discovery of the BCG vaccine. So what do you mean by BCG? BCG means Bacillus calmette-guerin vaccine. Bacillus calmette and guerin vaccine, BCG vaccine. So BCG vaccine is used for the treatment of TB caused by the bacteria, like that. So BCG vaccine is developed by two Frenchmen, that is Albert Calmette and Camille Guerin. So that's why on their name, okay, Calmette of Albert Calmette and Camille Guerin, okay, names were kept to this what you call BCG vaccine. So how they formed this BCG vaccine? They modified the strain of Mycobacterium bovis that causes TB in cattle. So what they did is they identified the bacteria called as Mycobacterium bovis. Remember this very clearly, Mycobacterium bovis, okay, Mycobacterium bovis. So this will cause the TB in cattle. So both these people, okay, Frenchmen, Albert Calmette, Camille Guerin, okay, they took the what you call, they have took this Mycobacterium bovis bacteria, okay, and they modified it, and they modified this particular strain, and finally they came out with a vaccine called as BCG vaccine. Understand this very clearly. So this BCG vaccine was first used in humans in the year 1921. Remember this very clearly. Okay, 1921, this is 2021, it's been 100 years. So understand this very clearly. But in India, BCG vaccine was first introduced in 1948, limitedly, and it became part of National TB Control Program in the year 1962. Government of India has made it compulsory to give the BCG vaccine to the TB affected people in India since 1962. Remember this very clearly. Now, in addition to its primary use of BCG vaccine, okay, against TB, it protects the respiratory and bacterial infection of newborns. Understand this very clearly. ఏదైతే BCG vaccine ఉందో, it is also has the power to save the people, that is newborn people, from respiratory infections and bacterial infections and other mycobacterial diseases like leprosy, Kushtuvyadhi, and Burul's ulcer. Understand that very clearly. The same vaccine is used to against the TB. It is used to protect the newborn children from bacterial infections and respiratory infection, and it is used against the mycobacterium diseases like leprosy and Burul's ulcer. Understand this very clearly. All these points are very, very important. Pause the screen and write the notes. You will understand this very clearly. Now let us understand what are the global efforts that were taken to overcome the problem of TB. Okay, see here, World Health Organization has launched a campaign called as Find, Treat, All campaign. So what is this Find, Treat, All campaign? It is related to finding all the what you call the TB patients at global level and giving them appropriate what you call treatment and the medicine so that they cure the disease. Okay, but otherwise what will happen? See here, a TB patient is there. Okay, if he takes the treatment, the disease is solved and no problem. If there is no treatment or simply he is not taking any treatment, so what will happen? This TB patient, he will go outside and he will spit, he will sneeze and he will cough. So what will happen? From his body, the BCG, the mycobacterium, the bacteria that causes TB, mycobacterium TB, MCTB, it will just come out of his body and it will just infect the other people, So this is how the idea is, you need to find them, treat them, all of them you treat the people who are infected with TB so that it will not spread to other people. And second is World Health Organization End TB campaign. It's a global level campaign to end the TB through awareness. It is a curable and treatable disease, TB. Understand that. Okay. Then there is a global TB fund created by World Health Organization. It will give the funding support to the research organizations to come out with the new type of TB medicines. Stop TB partnership. Okay, it is a global level partnership between the various organizations at the global level where they work to stop the TB and its spreading at global level. Okay, and every year World Health Organization releases the global TB report. In this report only it is mentioned that in India highest number of people at global level are impacted by the TB. Now let us understand the government of India efforts. To tackle the problem of TB in India. So what the government of India is doing? We have National Strategic TB Plan, TB Plan for tuberculosis elimination. It was launched in 2017 and our target is to end TB by 2025 in India by identifying the TB patient, treating them, giving the medicine to them. Then the government of India has launched a Nikshay portal. So what is this Nikshay portal? It is National TB Information System. Nikshay portal, National TB Information System, where all the information related to TB patients, the TB treatment centers, the medicines, where they are available, doctors, whom to consult, all this awareness related aspects is part of the Nikshay ecosystem or Nikshay portal. Then we have a program called as Nikshay Poshan Yojana, that is the financial support is given to the TB patients so that they go for the treatment and cure the diseases, cure the disease of TB. Why? Because it will spread to other people if treatment is not given. That is very dangerous. So Nikshay Poshan Yojana is launched by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, to give the financial assistance to the TB patients in India. Understand that. Then we have a campaign, TB Harega Desh Jeetega campaign. TB Harega Desh Jeetega campaign launched by Government of India. It's an awareness program to know about the TB, how to understand the symptoms and how to get the treatment and how to improve the immunity levels and how to take the preventive measures by TB patients and the general people, common people, so that they save themselves from the TB disease. So this is how it is. Now, currently the government of India is developing two vaccines called as VPM Vaccine Project Management 1002 and MIP, Mycobacterium indicus prani. Mycobacterium indicus prani. So these two are vaccines that are under development in the phase 3 trial. Clinical trial is going on. Once they are cleared, people, TB patients will get this vaccines. Understand that very clearly. So these are all the various things. Okay, so see here, in 2021 UPSC CAPF exam, the question is this one. See here, about TB. Which one of the following diseases does not transmit through the fine droplets coming out from the mouth or nose of an infected person? See here, COVID-19, it can infect the other persons through sneezing. Okay, now pneumonia, that is cough, okay, it will come to other persons or transmit to other persons through the droplets of mouth and nose. This is also true. Then what about the tuberculosis? Tuberculosis also, it is the people are infected because of this particular sneezing and coughing. So HIV/AIDS, no, this is the answer. So read the question. Which one of the following disease does not transmit through fine droplets coming from the mouth or nose of an infected person? It is the what you call HIV/AIDS. Understand this very clearly. Now let us understand the topic of Nipah virus. So Nipah virus, it is a zoonotic virus. What do you mean by zoonotic virus? The source of this virus is animals. Understand this? That's why the name zoonotic virus. Okay. Nipah virus is a zoonotic virus. The first time outbreak of Nipah virus happened in Malaysia in 1998. Remember this? And later on in Singapore 1999. And from there onwards, every year the Nipah virus is outbreaking mostly in the tropical regions on the planet Earth. For example, our neighboring country Bangladesh, every year the Nipah virus outbreak cases will be there. Okay, the problem with this particular Nipah virus is that there is no vaccine, there is no medicine. So they are just giving the preventive care by identifying the symptoms, and they are giving some of the medicines. Some of them are working, some of them are not working, but there is no effective vaccine or medicine for the Nipah virus. So very simple, Nipah virus, it is a zoonotic virus. Zoonotic virus means the virus will be there inside the body of the animals. So since Nipah virus is a zoonotic virus, it lives inside the body of what is called as the fruit bat or flying fox. So what is this fruit bat or flying fox? So see here, this is fruit bat or flying fox. So see here, fruit bat or దీనికి ఇంకొక పేరు ఏంటంటే flying fox. So inside the body of this particular fruit bat, the Nipah virus will stay or live. But I will tell you one important point here. Understand this, according to the down to earth recent publications, okay, that is the State of Environment Report 2021, lot of research happened on the bats and they are totally mind blowing. So what is that research is this: inside the body of this particular creature, there are more than 6,500 different types of viruses living inside the body of this particular bats. Different types of viruses. Okay, Nipah virus is there. Okay, and different types of viruses are living inside the body of this particular what you call the fruit bats, or simply the bats or flying foxes. So see here, there is also a theory that COVID-19 virus or COVID virus also came from the body of this particular fruit bats. So Nipah virus, okay, it is living inside the body of this. Ebola virus living inside the body of this particular thing. And it has to be proved that COVID, it is not yet proved, but there are a lot of speculations that COVID-19 virus also living inside the body of this particular creature. And there is a study saying that more than 6,500 viruses are living inside the body of this particular creature. So understand this very clearly. Okay, do you know one thing, that our grandmother, when we are going to our village, ఊర్లోకి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు అమ్మమ్మ కానీ తాతయ్య కానీ చెప్తారు మనకు, ఆ చెట్టు మీద గబ్బిలాలు ఉన్నాయి, అటు సైడ్ వెళ్ళకు అని చెప్తారు. అంతే కదా. ఎందుకోసం అంటే Inside the body of this particular creature, more than 6,500 viruses are living. They are on the top of the tree, they just urinate, they just drop the fecal matter. So all that will have the viruses. Small children go there, okay, without having, simply if they touch it, they enter into the body of that particular small children and they face a lot of problems. So understand that very clearly. And these fruit bats, when they eat the fruits, so what will happen? From their body into the fruits, okay, this particular virus will enter. And small fruits, if they fall down, small children will go there and pick this particular fruits. They will just wash and eat, and they will be infected with the viruses. Okay, so bats, they have lived along with the dinosaurs on planet Earth. Over a period of time, in the time frame of Earth's evolution, the bats have developed their own strong immune system, and different types of viruses, okay, on the planet Earth, they find it suitable condition to live inside the body of this particular creature, and that's why it has these many number of viruses inside its body. But the best thing is that you should appreciate these creatures also. They never enter into the human space. For example, they don't come into the colonies, they don't come into your rooms and houses, they don't come into your workplaces, right? Okay, why? Because they also know that we have the viruses, and these viruses are zoonotic viruses, and we may pose a threat to the humans. That's why they live on the top of the trees, and that too at the outskirts of the village. Now what we are doing, we are going cutting the trees, destroying their habitats. There is no other place, and they will come to the human habitations. That means we are inviting them, okay, by destroying the trees and the forest areas. So that is the thing here. Okay, this is about shortly about the fruit bats. Definitely the most dangerous creatures, but at the same time they have some ethics, that they don't come into the humans areas, but we only go into those areas. So understand this very clearly. Nipah virus, zoonotic virus, first outbreak, remember, for example, Malaysia, second in Singapore. It is a fruit bat, the host of this particular virus. Fruit bats are known to transmit this virus to other animals like pigs, dogs, cats, goats, horses and sheep. From the fruit bats, the Nipah virus is transmitting into or jumping into these creatures. But the good thing is, okay, understand here, person to person transmission is not fully established yet. Understand that very clearly. That means, see here, fruit bat is there. For example, see here, recently case identified in Kerala. What happened? A small boy in Kerala infected with this particular Nipah virus. So understand here very clearly. So see here, fruit bat, it came into the backyard of this particular Kerala boy. Okay, అంటే పెరటి తోటలోకి వెళ్ళి ఆ ఫ్రూట్ బ్యాట్ ఏం చేసిందంటే అక్కడ ఉన్న ఒక చెట్టుకు సంబంధించిన ఒక పండును తినేసింది అనమాట. తింటే ఆ పండు అంతా కూడా కింద పడిపోయింది. This boy, he went and he collected these fruits and he ate it, and he got this particular Nipah virus infection. So that is the story here. Okay, understand this very clearly. And now the thing is that from this person, okay, the human to human transmission in large scale is not happening. Like coronavirus, from one person to another person, if he touches, if he sees, okay, we have kept the mask, all these things, that is not there in this Nipah virus, the best thing. Okay, so it is a zoonotic virus, meaning it is transmitted from animals to human beings. Understand that very clearly. Fruit bat to animals, okay, they will transmit, but person to person transmission is not fully established yet. Understand that very clearly. There is no vaccine against the Nipah virus. Only treatment is supportive care. So people will have high fever, high cough, high sneezing, all this will be there. So they will be treated with antiviral drugs like which were used to treat the Japanese encephalitis since 2018 in India. So some of the what you call antiviral drug that is given is ribavirin antiviral drug is given to the patients infected with the Nipah virus. So what you can do, you can just go for strong surveillance of the Nipah virus. and just go with the effective mechanisms to prevent this particular Nipah virus spread in India. So understand this. This is the fruit bat. Now attempt this question. This was asked in the 2021 UPSC CAPF exam. So what is this question is all about? This is related to virus, coronavirus. Match the list 1 and list 2. Select the correct answer using the code below. List 1, list 2. So what is list 1? Variant of COVID-19. List 2, identified first in which country? Alpha variant A, beta variant B, C gamma variant, D delta variant. This side, first identified in which country? 1 India, 2 Brazil, 3 Britain, 4 South Africa. You read this question, pause the screen, find the answer and mention your answer in the comment section. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching these current affairs videos. Have a nice day. Don't waste the time, read and prepare for the exams. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.